All right, hello everyone, and welcome to day 3 of the advanced Playcast. We have Renzo joining us again, as well as I paused because I forgot my own name.
I don't know you.
As well as Varlo Finn.
Oh, that's right, Varlo. Yeah.
So the two of us, we did day 2 together. We were left by our friend Obo Bobo, Andrew Navarro, to down and tumble down, and our goal, he had seen in a dream that we were requested by Elder Thrush to go into the marsh, see the hydra worms, and then report to the biological outpost up north of the swamp. So we set on our journey yesterday and encountered some difficulties.
Yeah, that was rough.
Some old bloody clickers, some other challenges.
Vultures.
So we made it all the way to Sunken Outpost. So not super far. We didn't accomplish our goal of fully scouting the swamp and definitely didn't make it to Biological Outpost. We did, though, get a mission to search for Cassende, which we haven't completed yet.
Yep. Well, okay, there was some progress on that, though. Does that go away?
Yeah, so each day when you set up the game, you set it up fresh.
Okay.
So the only progress you track on your missions is whatever progress was marked on your campaign tracker. So this is kind of the truth of our campaign. So we do have the Search Cassende mission, but this mission just has us try to gather 4R or more trail tokens, which we don't record anywhere here. Mm-hmm. These progress bubbles are used by certain missions, which will tell you whether or not to check them.
Okay.
So if they don't tell you to check them, then you basically lose any progress at the end of the day. You know, the trail goes cold by the time you wake up in the morning. So we're diving into day 3. So I think our goal today is to still continue the mission set out to us by Obo Bobo.
I'm not even sure if Renzo's part of this mission. Like,
you're
was
part of
Renzo part of the dream, or did he just say Renzo's going to show up and he should help?
Yeah, he said Renzo is on the way.
Okay.
Are you saying you're part of the dream? Are you all in my head?
I don't want the
me?
pressure of, like, I want to be able to bail whenever I need to.
Oh, I see how it is. Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to ditch me in the black mud.
Well, you know. Just
Thanks.
kidding. No.
I appreciate
I'll
the
remember
support.
my Ranger training and I won't do that. Promise.
All right, so we are here. I think our ultimate goal is to get to here and hopefully find Cassende along the way. We talked about maybe...
Uh-oh.
Ignore that, Aatrox. We talked about maybe trying to do an achievement from our achievement list, but I think no stone left unturned was one we talked about, which is to have every path card in the path deck in play. Doing that in the swamp with starting decks, I think might be impossible.
And with both of us having one awareness.
Yeah. So given how yesterday went, I'm going to be happy if we make it to Biological Outpost.
Okay. Yeah.
That's my feeling.
That's good for me.
All right. So we'll set that as our goal and to at least find Cassende.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we are starting our day at the Sunken Outpost here. To start us off, we are also going to read 94.1, the entry that's above our day, number 3 here. So we've got a couple entries to read before we get started. Though, before we do that, we can draw our starting hands.
Oh, yeah.
So.
It's 6. Yeah.
6, yep. All right, well... Oh, yeah, I forget that I was running Field Journal. I think I really want to get... Oh, I do have Eagle Eye. I want to get my main traversing combo, so I'm going to mulligan Field Journal and Compassionate here. All right. We're in business.
Okay.
The combo is mostly in hand. So
now, if I mulligan, I sit the side, I draw one, then shuffle it up.
So yeah, set aside however many you want, just one. So then draw one into your hand.
Okay.
And then shuffle the set aside card back into your deck. My stomach is making all sorts of noise from lunch. Can your microphone pick up my stomach, Corey? Hopefully not. Otherwise, this recording will be
I don't
real
know,
awkward.
it might serve as like the worm sound effects or something.
Oh yeah. Okay. So if you hear any stomach sounds over the mic, that is the hydra worms
Yeah.
underneath our feet.
That's right.
Definitely thematic and not gross. Or both, I guess.
Yeah, both.
All right. 94.1. You've completed biscuit delivery. You yawn as you wake up on the trail and then sniff the air curiously. Something smells delicious. You look around your campsite and see, sitting on a rock, a hearty grain loaf and stack of delicious sweetbreads, still warm and steaming. Someone hiked by while you were asleep and left them for you. On the top of the loaf, you find a note that says, "Thanks for delivering the biscuits to us. Enjoy breakfast." Each ranger gains 1 additional energy in an aspect of their choice for the first round.
Okay.
Wow. Somebody just
Nice.
hiking through
Came through the swamp.
hiking
for us?
through the swamp with fresh with fresh biscuits. Ooh, okay. So energy of our
So,
choice. Here,
yeah,
I've got
I guess
some,
we need some
I've got some
energy
extra
tokens.
Yeah. So
And once that's spent, it doesn't come back after resting.
yeah, it'll just
Okay.
be for this round. We reset to our aspects.
Oops.
I'm going for fitness. I'm going all out here because I think I can. Yeah,
I'm gonna grab another focus.
I'm gonna go for the traverse bomb and get us out of this sunken outpost before it goes bad.
Traverse bomb. I like that.
Then at the sunken outpost itself, we've got 33. Cordo told you that when the Rangers first explored the valley, they set up outposts every few kilometers. They had deliberately placed some in the most inhospitable locations, assuming that would be where they would be needed most. Pushing aside another curtain of moss and cobwebs, you see one of those forlorn outposts before you. The building has sunk deep into the swamp. Between the grime-caked walls and the hydra worms that seem to be inhabiting it, it's clear that no ranger has visited this outpost in quite some time. All right, so
Excellent.
yeah, here's the outpost we're at. Luckily, the sunken outpost, I think it's been flooded enough that it no longer has the ranger station trait, which is good for our search and rescue mission because
Oh,
we
that's
can't
right,
search
yes.
at a ranger station. So thankfully, this is viewed as wilderness now.
Yes.
Has fallen into enough disrepair. So I'm going to start us off here. Do you want to take over lead ranger, or do you want me to
Oh,
continue?
you're so good at it. No, I can if you want
Thanks,
me to.
buddy.
If
No,
you
it's
want
okay.
me to.
No, it's okay. All right, so I searched for the next water feature. Black mud. Just ignore some of the things we saw in
Yeah.
there.
Those are just horrific visions, psychic visions as we cross through.
You drank my swamp.
Yeah.
Just gonna shuffle that up and pray. You get to draw one path card there, Renzo.
Ooh. Hey.
Hey, Quizzy. We just saw your mom yesterday. She was looking for you. From up ahead, you hear a child quietly singing to herself. You move around a large cedar bowl to find a young girl, maybe 8 years old, tracing patterns in the ground with a rock. She's covered in dirt, probably covered in
Yeah,
black mud.
Black mud. Yep.
Head to toe. In place of her right hand is a miraculous piece of technology, a prosthesis. Why am I reading? Gleaming in the sunlight, its fingers suspended in air, held only by her body's memory of the hand. As soon as she notices you, she hops to her feet. Hi, I'm Quizzy. What are you doing? Where are you going? What is that? Can I use it? Each time you answer a question, she has another one at the ready. It seems like you have a new traveling companion, at least until you satisfy her curiosity. So we can clear with progress to satisfy her
This
curiosity.
isn't the best place for her to be.
Probably not.
Yeah.
She's going to get... Yeah, I think
Yeah.
do the hydra worms eat her outright? I'm not sure. I don't think they will eat her in one, right? There are 2 presents. I don't know if she'll die
Yikes.
outright or not, but we'll see.
And that ends the day for us, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we don't necessarily know, but I can tell you that almost every NPC, if they're cleared from harm, will result in the day
Okay.
ending. Because like part of one of our jobs is to keep them safe.
Yeah.
So, All right.
Okay.
Well, we're diving in, drawing one more card here. And there's the
there it is.
Hydra worm.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's only progress 2. So
Okay.
it won't clear her outright. It'll take 2. You go ahead and draw one.
Oh,
All right.
excellent.
Progress threshold 9. Why did Obo send us here? This is real bad.
Yeah. Well.
And the black mud is only maximum of 1 per test when you traverse that.
Oh, that sucks. Okay. Well, you want to go first?
Do I want to? All right, so we need to get rid of this black mud to travel. And I can traverse quite a few times with lots of little ones, but like the Hydra worms are going to attack me unless I avoid them. I don't have... I could really use Syl's sketchbook.
Well, I have the Phrynidex, so I could at least help us avoid more easily, efficiently, possibly, since we're both so terrible at it.
Oh, okay, that could be pretty good to avoid one of these Hydra worms. I could trail markers the black mud, which it already has trail, but it will add an additional progress. Oh, but it increases the amount, and this is 1 per test maximum, so that doesn't help us. So I think what I want to do is I just want to tick that away. I could blow Eagle Eye to try to exhaust the Hydra worm. I should have taken an extra awareness. So I could use Eagle Eye to try to exhaust this and then just tick away at the black mud. So if I did this, that's an even. That's not like...
Yeah.
We didn't have a good track record of that last
Yeah.
from last time we failed. For those of you who didn't watch day 2, we failed a lot of even split tests.
I mean, if I did this first, then I could add
That's
one
true.
effort.
But like, did you want that to avoid your own Hydra worm?
Well, there's 4 profiles.
All right. Why don't you go first then?
Okay. I guess I will be spending an awareness
Yeah.
to get it out there. Sure. Let's just do it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna jump in and just avoid this Hydra worm. If you'd like to help me.
Yep.
Thank you, buddy. Oh, I didn't even need it. Oh, we do get trail tokens.
Give me that page back. Give me that page of the Phrynidex I ripped out for you.
All right, so we successfully avoid the Hydra worm. Then we've got Sun effects. We can move 1 trail token, but there's only 1 feature, so nothing there.
Okay.
And then this one got exhausted, so no other Sun effects in front of me. Go ahead.
Okay. I am going to... Man, I just want to default to the trekking poles, but the hiking greaves are really cool too. I could just get those out. Well, or should I... If I connect with her, then I could get attacked.
Yeah, so the Hydra worm doesn't have the normal
Yeah.
fatigue threshold. It'll just exhaust and injure you. So one other thing to note here is that right now, the Sunken Outpost, so it has a progress threshold equal to the water on it.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll keep flooding the more mountains we get. So that progress threshold could get high.
Dang.
But right now it's only 4.
Okay.
So the 2 things we need to do to just travel onward is to get this above that threshold and clear the black mud because it's an obstacle.
Okay.
So if we can do those... So I don't know if you have your Mem of trekking poles, but...
Yeah, that's true. The other thing I was thinking is if I had these, then I could interact with... I could tick that down a little bit without incurring...
That's a good call.
So... And that's a focus?
So yes, so
Yeah.
you can just discard water equal to your
Okay.
effort here with focus, or we can traverse it, which adds progress. Either one. Doing the focus test will reduce the progress threshold by removing water. Adding progress will increase the amount of progress. So like, there's quite a bit. So, so actually, you don't even need the trekking poles. You can just divert all the water off of it.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, so if I do this, if I get this out, then then I can take away a lot of that because I have a lot of focus and a lot of the approach icon as well. So,
Yeah, and then you want to be taking Sweet. All right.
Okay, I'll do that.
Cool. I'm going to throw out a boundary sensor. Old standby for this deck. And then you can go ahead.
Okay. So maybe I'll just take away. I'll use 3 buffers.
So you only need to do 2.
Oh, she's friendly. That's
Yep.
right. Yep. Okay. So that bring it down to 1.
Yep.
And I will try to divert that water. So
all right. How much are you putting towards the test?
I could do 2. And this is equal to my
Remaining focus. So that would be 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even know.
5.
Do you need 5?
I mean, there could be a minus. Well, there already is a -1 right there. Let's just try it.
All right. 4.
Yeah.
0.
Okay, cool.
All right. So you clear all the water out.
Sweet.
Just bail out the... All right. Then it's a crest effect. So you do suffer a fatigue here.
Okay.
All right. So now you have a choice. There's 2 crest effects in front of you. You get to choose the order they execute in. This one, the Hydroworm attacks you and you're going to suffer that injury. Mm-hmm. This one, the Hydroworm attacks Quizzy. So you basically have a choice about whether to protect her or not here, basically.
I suppose I better protect her.
She won't die.
I know.
She won't end our day, but, what kind of monster would let the Hydroworm attack that poor girl?
Like, Renzo's cowardly, but he's still got to live up to the ideals of the Ranger edicts. So exhaust this being, and then I suffer an injury.
Yeah.
And then this goes to discard?
Yep. Everything in your fatigue stack does.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Not a great way to start the day, but I think it was the right thing to do.
And then, that's invalid.
Yeah,
now.
because the predator's no longer active, so. All right. Well, I better start chipping away at this black mud, huh? Nothing to it. 1, 2. 2 effort. All right. And 1 progress. Slogging through the black mud. Suffer fatigue from that crest effect. And this one's exhausted. Go ahead.
All right. Okay, so I could traverse that.
Yeah, that would be helpful. We do need to, we will want to get, I think maybe a progress on here.
Okay.
But actually, I think let me double check the travel rules. What do they say about, I think it's equal or exceeding. So technically if it's 0, we can still travel for free. But I gotta double check that. While I do this, continue. Take your test.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll just traverse.
Yeah, equal or to exceeding. So, but if we draw a mountain, we won't be able to travel
We
anymore.
need 4. Right? 4.
Nope.
Oh,
so
no.
right now you removed all the water. So right
okay.
now its progress threshold is 0.
Oh. Yeah, I'll just do 2, just to be safe. 2
on here? Or in here?
Oh, on there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh. Oh, shoot. Actually.
Oh, no.
Shoot.
Yeah, well, I couldn't have contributed any more to that
Yeah.
with what's in my hand. Damn, okay.
All right. Well, so you fail, which causes an injury. And so you suffer a fatigue. So, you suffer an injury first, then a fatigue. So
Okay, well, that's...
Okay. Well, that was. This is a rough start to the day.
Yeah.
Sorry, I shouldn't. I should have maybe warned you about that one. That it still is progress.
Yeah, I know that was my fault. I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking it was 1 for some reason.
All right. Would you mind readying my boundary sensor though?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Then I'm going to do another 1, 2 traverse on this. Oh, which is good. -1.
Oh, nice.
So I still make it. Add a second. If the test is added, add 1 additional progress, but a maximum of 1. Add 1 water. Ugh. Remove a trail token and exhaust your roll. All right, that was a little rough.
Okay, well, I guess the only thing I can really do here is get these out, which requires me to get rid of the hiking greaves. And
oh, shoot. Yeah.
That was 2 energy. Yeah. That's it. I'll probably have to rest next.
All right.
So 1 more progress on that black mud?
Yep. But we do... Oh, I can divert once I get rid of this mud. So I'm going to sacrifice my trail markers to get a 2 on this test. Final traverse test. Oh, +1.
Nice.
All right, get out of here. Gross. With that, nothing. And we do get another water. Remove a trail token. There's no trail tokens left. We did get 1 off the black mud onto the search. Right. So, but we don't remove it just from a feature, so it stays on there.
Okay.
This is exhausted. So go ahead.
And yeah, this is done. That extra focus.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yep. Oh, are you resting?
Yeah, I'm resting.
Right. Okay. I will try to divert the deepening mud or deepening water. It's just a 2, so if we draw -1, we won't be able to travel. I don't have any reason though.
What is this? Exhaust or unexhaust?
At the end of the round.
Okay.
During the refresh phase. Unfortunately, I don't have anything else I can throw into that, so I think we just pray. Hey!
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
So we get rid of all of that. Crest effect, I do suffer a fatigue. But we now have an equal amount of progress to the threshold, so we will be able to travel. I think then I'm not going to risk... I have that spirit left, so I could connect with Quizzy since she's going to be sticking around.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I risk it because if we add a water, we spend a whole nother round here, which is pretty rough.
Yeah. 2 injuries already. Jeez.
Yeah, I know. And she's fatiguing, so you're going to take 3.
Oh, so, that's right.
A fast episode here.
Oh, man. Forgot about that.
Welcome to the Advanced Playcast, where we make bad decisions.
I make bad decisions, and you try to just
no, don't
course
worry.
Correct.
Andrew and I made plenty of bad decisions too. We just gotta get out of the swamp today. So I will rest.
Okay, and I already unexhausted these, so thinking that I did that right back then.
Draw a card, ready everything. Then did you take your 2 fatigue from your injuries?
No.
So take 2.
Oh, then this would have gone.
Take 2 fatigue from this, and then 1 fatigue from Quizzy, who is fatiguing.
Great.
Yep. We lose a cloud. But then we're going to travel.
Okay.
All right, so let's get out of here.
Not bad.
So Quizzy sticks around because she's persistent, but these hydroworms go away. So let's take a look at the old map. Don't have much of a choice, but where I imagine we want to...
I think it's the Green Bridge.
Yep.
Yeah.
Heading to Green Bridge.
Yep.
Heading to the Green Bridge. This one, now this is a dangerous one for us. No, if you're coming from the north, this one's not as bad, but for us it could be a little spooky.
Okay.
So,
Excellent.
29. All right. A series of tall, vine-wreathed supports rises out of the swamp. Lengths of equally vine-wrapped cables stretch between them, creating a spindly, living structure above the treetops. The bridge creaks and sways as you walk upon it, and far below you can see the forest of cypress trees known as the Cypress Citadel. How stable is this bridge?
We'll find out, I guess.
So, before we start here, I want to call out, we remove a strut every time a crest effect happens. It starts with 4 struts. If there are no struts on this location, your section of the bridge collapses. Each ranger suffers an injury.
So that can't happen.
End the round and travel to the Cypress Citadel.
Oh, wow.
So we'd end up in the middle of the swamp.
Oh, man.
So we got to be really
so
careful
we'd have
here.
to travel from there to Michael's Bog to... Wow.
Yeah. So given the direction
nightmare.
we're headed, this is a little spooky.
So if I take my 3rd injury, then we immediately end the day.
Yeah, we do end the day.
Wow.
So yeah, you're already at 2, so we got to be really careful here. This is this might be the shortest episode of the Playcast yet. This is your fault, Obo Bobo. All right, so we start. I draw a path card. Oh, it's Syl, our old friend.
In the middle of the swamp.
Yeah, what is everybody doing down here?
No.
Get out of here. All right. Syl waves enthusiastically to you from her perch overlooking the trail. Well, hello, she calls. If it isn't my favorite subjects, how's protecting the valley going? Clear Syl with progress to watch as she finishes her painting. So you missed it, but Obo and I already encountered Syl.
Oh, okay.
So that's why we have her sketchbook already.
Yeah,
So-
that's right. That's right.
Probably don't have too much to gain from her, but we probably don't want her to get eaten by a hydra worm either. Go ahead and draw your card for setup. Yeah, no, that's
There they are.
we got to get those exhausted down ASAP. All right, then to start the round, we draw a card. Oh, I found a marmot.
Black mud. Nasty. A lot of features and beings just like within reach in this area.
Yeah, I can use the marmot to add a little bit to that as well. All right.
Okay.
Well, let's get started here. Well, first off, actually, appropriate to Syl being out, I have her sketchbook in hand. Do you want me to exhaust that hydra room for you?
Sure.
All right. So I'm going to play Syl's sketchbook and then immediately spend both of the tokens off of it to exhaust your hydra room.
And that's an effect.
I guess, no, we don't want you to get injured, so yeah. So,
Yeah.
So that's just it's just an exhaust effect, so it's
Okay.
not a test or anything, so we don't
Nice.
risk
That's cool.
drawing crests, because those would be very bad for us right now.
Okay. Okay, so I have spider pad gloves. During your turn, you may treat obstacles as if they did not have the obstacle keyword, which this does have
Yeah, so that means you could use those to interact past the black mud.
without...
Though we'll still need to get rid of it or exhaust it or something to be able to travel.
Okay. Well, and I can only add 1 to it each time I traverse it.
I can help you out a little, but we will need to traverse this.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, I can't even get the spider pad gloves out without getting rid of the Farinadex, so I'll just try to put some progress on this.
Yep.
So I will spend one of these, and
You do have to exhaust it when you do that.
Oh, that's
just to
right,
warn you.
yeah, I'll just do two energy.
All right.
Well,
That's okay.
yeah, that's okay.
You just need a 1.
Yep.
So add 1 to it. Sun. Oh yeah, we get trail markers here. And that's it. So the sun, we can move 1 to another feature, but it's the only feature in play right now. And then Oh, Quizzy steals some stuff. Discard either one progress or one token from a plant, insect, or gear.
Well, okay. I guess I'll take a token from there.
All right. Ah, Quizzy.
Ah, what a rascal.
Yeah, what a little rascal. All right, so what do I want to do here? I kind of want to get rid of Quizzy. I really could use a Strider. So I could remember, but then I can't do the focus test on the Marmot.
What would be great is if we could convince Quizzy to pose for the painting that Syl does. And then gets to go away.
Yeah, two of you go off.
Yeah.
So the Marmot, I could help you with that black mud. Strider could get us out of here, though, in like one big test. But we're not getting out of here at all if the black mud is gone.
I mean, I still get fitness to traverse, and I could traverse twice more before I need to rest. Oh no, well yeah, I can, because I can ready the trekking poles.
Not if it exhausts it, but yeah, you might want to just do that right now so that you don't need to.
Good call.
All right, I'm gonna. Despite this Marmot, I think remembering is the better call because Strider gets us out of here. So I'm gonna remember my Ranger training. -1. Crap. Ugh. So I get to look at 1. That ain't it. Oh, it was a long shot. I didn't add progress. We unfortunately lose a trail token. There's no active predator at the moment.
Nice. Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, that wasn't terrible. I'll just do the trekking poles again for a less effective.
Yeah.
I'll just do 1 energy and to add progress to
and the icon. Okay.
Yeah, the gloves.
All right. So a focus. You said?
Yep.
All right. 0.
Okay. Cool.
So 1 more. It added additional, but it's black mud. Unfortunately, the trail goes cold, and then exhaust your roll. But it's already exhausted.
Yep. Nice.
All right. Well, I might as well help you with that. I don't think we're getting out of here this round, unfortunately.
As the bridge creaks under our feet.
All right, I'll dodge the Marmot.
So I wonder if there's pools of water in the bridge that the Hydra worms are kind of slithering through, or are they just kind of coming up the...
If you look at the art here, there's like a whole forest that Zhejiang has like painted up here. So I imagine there's like quite a bit of mud and stuff on the top of this bridge. All right, let me help you with that black mud. So I'm dodging the Marmot, putting 2 towards it. Got 1.
Okay, that's all.
Get out of here.
Nice.
We'll just pray we don't draw another one.
Excellent.
Nothing. No trail tokens. No active predator. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I will traverse on the location.
Careful, it is a 2 difficulty.
Oh, that's right. Oh, man.
And you do only have 1 injury left.
I'm not feeling that risky. Well, what can I do?
So you could connect with Quizzy.
Yeah.
She's fatiguing you. I think we probably want to get her out of here.
I'll connect. That's all I can contribute, though.
All right, 2?
Yep.
+1, 3.
Oh, cool.
All right. So put 3 on her. Unfortunately, it is a crest. So we lose 1 token off the bridge. You suffer a fatigue. And we shuffle this. I think so. I could boundary sensor, put 2 towards the location, but I think I want to like do a big bomb next round, if assuming we don't draw more black mud.
Yeah.
Do you want me to also connect with Quizzy and risk more crests, or do you think we should hold on that for now?
I think we could risk it one more time.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we need a +1 to clear with that. Oh, I can add Compassionate, so I can do 4 towards
Okay.
connect with her. I do take 1, but that's okay. You're going to fatigue up before I do anyway.
Okay.
All right. So I clear her. So let's look at her entry. Hang on. She's entry 80. 80.5. After a nonstop barrage of questions, you're a bit surprised when Quizzy suddenly stops talking. You turn, and she's standing on a rock, shielding her eyes as she looks at the sun. I would stay and help you some more, but I can't be late for dinner. See you some other time. She hops off the rock and scampers down the path, vanishing from view in an instant. Each ranger soothes to fatigue.
Oh, nice.
And discard Quizzy. Strider? No. Strider? No.
So does that we kind of helped Uro inadvertently, indirectly.
By sending
She
Quizzy
went
home.
back home.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're not getting a reward for that. We
Yeah.
really got to help her. Like,
Yeah.
when she's looking.
It's not about the reward. It's about,
Yes, of course. All right, so sun, there are no more trail tokens out, and then if there's no predators in play, but luckily there's a Hydra worm.
Cool.
All right. Go ahead.
Well, I'm not really sure. Okay, would it be helpful if can I dodge the marmot to exhaust it? Or is that,
You can. Do we want to do that?
I don't know. I mean, I can't really, I guess I could traverse, but
Yeah, like we talked about, it's pretty risky that
Yeah.
you get injured.
so maybe I should just rest.
I think maybe, like,
Yeah.
I think, there's often this instinct to, like, spend all of your energy.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest, sometimes the right call is just to not.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. I feel like I need to spend all my energy because I have this extra stuff, but there's
that's
not
fine.
much I can. But I agree. There's not much I can do with it.
Sometimes the risks outweigh
Yeah.
the benefits,
so I think I'll just hang back and
Okay.
rest.
I am. This is not. It's already a trail, but in the interest of getting us out of here before it collapses, I'm going to spend my last fitness to trail marker the location.
Oh, interesting.
So that's going to, whenever we add 1 or more progress, we will increase the number added by 1.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So hopefully get us out of here a little sooner.
yeah.
All right. And then I also rest.
Okay.
So refresh everything. Draw a card. And then remove a cloud and draw a path card. Overgrown reactor. It's a 2. Activate the rumbling dynamo to add 1 harm to each feature and being in play for every 2 effort. Okay, so we can like shock the swamp.
Cool. Hey, look at this.
Oh,
Nice. Entry 85.
in the first day, we traveled all the way across the valley, and we drew Calypsa when we had just read an entry of seeing her way up at the north. So like no matter where, and then
just following
when we
you.
completed Bliss Biscuit Basket, she also shows up. So even though we
Just hovering.
we took the Swift across the whole valley, Calypsa's just already there, like, hi guys. And so here she is again, haunting us. You come across Calypsa as she's teaching something to Cal Ivor. She waves you over. I've just been discussing some lessons with Cal, she says. Care to sit in? We can clear Calypsa with progress to learn from the Wise Ranger. But
We don't have time for this.
she also helps us out. But she's actually amazing for
Oh,
black
cool.
mud. She'll clear black mud right up.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so every time a mountain is drawn, add 1 progress to a path card.
Yeah.
Cool.
She's pretty good.
Is that? Oh, that's not an obstacle. Good. Cool.
Okay. So what's the... I don't have any more charges to exhaust your Hydra Worm for you, unfortunately.
Okay.
So you're on your own there. Do I?
I might be able to dodge him with my Fernidex.
There's a water feature within reach of one or more rangers. They feel a jolt, suffer an injury. You don't have... No, neither of us have water features, though this does get trail tokens. All right. If there's an active Hydra room, add 1 harm to this feature. Oh. So the Hydra rooms can eat
they're
it.
drawn to it?
Yeah, and they can kind of like destroy it as they damage its foundation by burrowing through the swamp.
Oh.
But only if they're active, so it's not too much of a risk at the moment. Okay.
Well, on my turn, I would just try to exhaust this Hydra worm. Just so we can continue.
Yeah, do you want to start off with that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'll spend this and I'll use a profile.
All right.
Quizzy already stole one from me, so I only got 1 left now. So that's 2.
Yeah.
I guess, okay, it's a conflict, right?
Yeah.
Can't use that. I'll use Moment of Desperation.
All right, so
1
3.
more, yeah.
+1, you didn't even need it.
Dang, I was going to use that. Oh, well.
All right.
Cool.
Avoided. Sun, we move 1 token to another feature. We don't have any other features. And then this other sun is exhausted, so you're
Cool.
good there.
Awesome.
All right. For me, I was kind of debating the same debate as last turn. Do I use the Marmot's test, or do I remember to try to fish for Strider
Oh, yeah.
to get us out of here? Remember is tricky because it does risk drawing a crest.
Yeah.
But because I think otherwise I could dump a bunch of good cards in my hand, but really I'm probably going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is quite a bit. But 7? Okay. I'm gonna dodge. I'm gonna dodge the reactor.
Okay.
Take 1 from the Marmot, and I'm gonna traverse up here.
Nice.
We're gonna go 3, 4. Care to ready me? 5. So we've got 2 from over here. So 5, 6. And I'm gonna use Versatile for a Fatigue for 7. So we're traversing for 7.
Oh, and this can be used for another approach icon or something?
Yeah, so this one is normally a heart, but if you suffer fatigue,
oh, nice.
it gains
That's cool.
basically 1 of each.
Yeah.
So we got 7.
Okay.
-1.
It's always a -1
But
with
6.
these big ones.
So with the crest,
That's it. That's enough, though.
yep, we lose 1. It's down to 2. I suffer another fatigue. There's not a water feature, and the predator is
Nice.
over here, so we're good there. Oh, and I am going to also play... Oh, well, do we need to do that? So I could clear... Syl, we probably don't need to clear. We've already painted with her.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to check out Calypso's task? Clear and see what's going on?
Must be a pretty important lesson if she's in the middle of the swamp, like asking us.
Yeah, you're right. We
So,
better...
I suppose.
Yeah.
So this isn't, I mean, this is still in danger of ticking down, though, right?
It is, but this is... I'll be just adding the tokens using Walk With Me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
So I also add 6 to Calypso,
wow.
and she immediately
Sure.
clears for 85. Calypso gestures to the field around you. I don't discard her yet.
Oh,
Calypso gestures to the field around you. As rangers, we have responsibility to the valley. Not only our friends and neighbors, but the valley and every living being within it. I glance at the Hydra.
what about the Hydra one? Yeah.
Every being? Look around us, she says, and you dutifully study your surroundings. The grasses, the bushes, the insects, the birds, the hydra worms.
Horrific biomelts.
The valley is full of life. When we move through it, we cannot help but affect it. She takes a few steps, then gestures behind her to the grass crushed beneath her boot. That's why we should think before we act. It can often be better to observe and otherwise avoid the living things in the valley. And when we can't observe, she reaches into her pocket and pulls out a small chunk of meat. She tosses it in the middle of the field, and you hear a screech. An eagle swoops down. Sorry, a hydroworm swoops in,
Yeah.
pouncing for the morsel. Calypso smiles. It can be better to distract. Exhaust one non-human being in play. Yeah.
Oh, the marmot.
The marmot dives for the meat.
Yeah.
Of course, Calypso says, there are a lot of beings in this valley. Sometimes there are too many to avoid or even to distract. Sometimes you have to press on, even when it's dangerous or tiring. Exhaustion, fatigue, these can be worthwhile trade-offs for accomplishing important tasks. You need to be willing to push yourself and tire yourself if you're going to get everything done in a day that you need to. She looks at you and Cal. Perhaps a competition will teach you what I mean. Which of you can push yourself more? Shall we find out? If you take on this challenge, it'll discard your current fatigue stack. Rangers choose. Agree to the test or not today?
I only have 3.
I have 4. Do we want to give it up to try Calypso's test?
In the swamp?
Yeah, I don't know. We haven't been doing a very good job of finding Cassende yet. So do we want to we're gonna have one more swamp path to go here after the Green Bridge, but we're on our way to the biological outpost, and we're doing pretty good for the day. But we've got a lot to go.
Yeah.
Fishing for features. I can play some Eagle Eye and stuff to help us with this, but we're gonna have to do some fishing for features if we want to actually find Cassende before we get to the biological outpost.
Yeah, maybe we just got to pass on this. I hate having to pass on a competition with Cal, but
if Calypso stays with us,
you're the lead ranger.
we're doing it.
Okay, let's do it.
This isn't the intermediate playtest. This is the
Right.
playcast. This is the advanced playcast. We're doing everything and then failing every time. All right, so
Take every mission.
remove all progress from Calypso and attach Helping Hand. Each ranger discards their fatigue stack.
Okay.
Calypso smiles. Very good. All right. Go and suffer as much fatigue as you can. No problem, Calypso. Way ahead of you. Then come back and check in with me. Whoever pushes themselves further will get a reward. Cal grins at you. I'd wish you good luck, but all the luck in the world isn't going to help you beat me. That guy.
Yeah, that guy.
All right. So we attach Helping Hand to Calypso. So she's sticking around. And now we have to clear her with progress again once we've suffered what we deem a sufficient amount of fatigue.
Okay. That can be done. I think that can be easily done in this dire swampland.
All right. That was me. You can go ahead.
Okay.
So we have enough to travel. We don't have obstacles.
Well,
so
yeah, I mean, if she's following along with us, we might as well just move on.
the one thing we could do, we obviously don't want to risk this happening twice.
Mm-hmm.
But there is something we could still do, which is if we clear this with progress, we could get 2 trail tokens for Cassende.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well,
So do you... I'm pretty out.
it's 6.
Yeah, I'm out of traversal stuff, so I guess I could use the marmot. So I could add a bit. I could add probably 2 there. So do you think you get 4 progress on there?
If we get a +1 on my test.
All right.
That's... Well, no, I can traverse... Yeah, I could probably do it. Yeah, because I can use Memlev, Trekking Poles, and then try to finish it off with a fitness traversal.
All right. Yeah. So it's up to you, but that's a thing that's like potentially worthwhile,
Okay.
assuming the trail doesn't go cold.
Yeah, we should... Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. So I'll use up my last charge on this and contribute 3.
Okay.
And that's it. I don't
All
have
right.
any exploration.
+1.
Awesome. Okay.
4. Sun. Move it to another feature, but there's no other feature in
good.
play.
That would have been frustrating.
And then no sun over here.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to do the focus test on the marmot, this discern test. I just have to go even, though. I don't have anything else. So it's a focus 0.
Nice.
So this adds 1 to this and 2 to a feature for every 2 effort. So that gets us up to 6.
That wasn't so
and
bad.
1. This clears and we get the 2 trail tokens.
We didn't get to zap anything though, unfortunately.
This adds an additional, so I'll just put an additional there. Trail goes cold. It's done. And then that one's over by you, so it's not active now. But
well, that was fruitful.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Now that I got some space freed up, I can't put anything out because I don't have the focus. So there's not much I can do here.
Yeah, I mean, we could start connecting with Calypsa, but like we probably don't want to talk to her until we've got a big fatigue stacks again.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know, unless we want to clear her.
We've already talked to her.
Okay.
We can again, but I don't know if she's going to have too much for us.
That's fine. Oh yeah, I'm fine with resting.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll rest 2. So remember to take your 2 fatigue from your 2 injuries. Unfortunately. All right, and then we're going to travel.
Draw 1 card.
So we're here, and we're headed up to the Mound of the Navigator. Only 1 more swamp path to go.
Thank God.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible, but
Andrew's watching us like, should have done no stone left unturned, you cowards.
their personality. Do you have the personality card or attribute thorough?
I don't remember which ones I have.
I feel like if I had that card in my deck, I would need to adhere to the
do everything.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't specify that we try to get that achievement in the note he left us. That was kind of something we had been talking about separately. So
save it for the less dangerous path.
All right, and we're heading to the Mound of the Navigator via swamp. Finally climbing up and out of here.
I love that location. It'd be so cool to find that. Yeah, just this pillar of...
Is that by Zhejiang as well? Yeah. From the pillar of rock known as the Mound of the Navigator, you can see for miles in all directions. Many centuries ago, the Estians cultivated an arboretum at the summit of the mound and carved the narrow switchback trails that lead there. As you approach, a flock of dark-feathered birds lifts to the sky, leading your eye out into the valley and to the distant mountains beyond. Oh, it's so nice.
Yeah. Very scenic up here.
All right.
Oh, there's more than just draw a card. Search the path deck for the next feature and put it into play.
Oh, I got some spoilers there. Oh, the Tenebra. Oh, yep. So this thing is going to move around the board, and it increases... it reduces your effort by 1 when you interact in the same area.
Great.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Then you draw a path card to finish that up.
Heart of the Swamp.
Oh.
Interesting.
So if we can clear it with progress, it's 5R. Set this card aside. When you next travel, you may travel to the Marsh of Rebirth.
No, thank you.
So, yeah, the Marsh of Rebirth is at the very center of the swamp. You'll notice there's nothing that travels to it. We can use this to get to the heart, but we've just gotten all the way through.
Yeah, no way. Why would we go back?
So, our next travel is to the biological outpost, completing Oboe's objective for us. But we've got 2 other objectives we've laid out today. One is it would be nice to find Kasende, especially we can't look for her when we're at a ranger station, which the
Okay.
biological outpost
So this
is
is
going to
kind of
be.
our last chance.
Yeah. And we have Cassandra, or Calypso. So I think that we probably want to hang out here
Yeah.
in this midday sun
Well,
until we find Cassandra.
and are there trail clues
There
on
are.
these ones?
Unfortunately, if we discard it, we won't get it. But maybe we can draw the sun and move some of them to the Tenebrae. And the location lets us analyze the path ahead to add 1 route to this location. When you travel, add 2 progress to your destination for each route on this location. Oh, so we can kind of like
Get
a
to
bunch
the
of progress.
lab easily.
Kind of work ahead. Yeah, it's much more pleasant to come at this swamp from the south than like how we did it. All right, well, let's dive in here.
Okay.
So to start the round, we draw a card.
Get your friendly marmot again. And I got the friendly hydra worm.
Feel like I recognize this one.
Well, I'll be dodging him.
Oh, that's right. You still have 1 for
Yep.
an index entry. Well, so the marmot actually is pretty useful for us here, because it could normally the Tenebra is a 3 or 2, but because it reduces your effort by 1, it's basically a 3. So those tests are tough, but I can use the marmot's test to add progress to it remotely. So I'm doing a test. I'm interacting here with the marmot,
Yeah.
but it'll add up here.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to do some of that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But we might want to try to trigger a sun or 2 first to try to... If we trigger this one, we can move some of these
sure.
here, because we're not clearing the heart of the swamp. We don't want to do that.
Okay.
Do you want to try to avoid that first, then?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I will. So I will use the last profile from the Phrynidex for +1 and then add that. And boy, do I toss my trekking poles in there?
Your trusty trekking poles.
Yeah, I know. I won't have any more after this.
I mean, we're probably only traveling 1 more time here, so we don't need a ton of traversal, but...
Let's do it.
All right, 3.
Yep.
Didn't even need it.
Okay.
Exhaust that guy. Unfortunately, it's a mountain, so the trail goes cold and we lose 1 off the heart. But Calypso can add a progress somewhere.
Even here? Or no?
No, only to a
Path
path
card.
card.
Okay, yeah, path card.
Where do you want to add a progress with her?
Just put it back in the heart of the swamp? Or is it better to put it here?
So it's gonna be. It won't be the trail tokens. It'll be progress.
Oh, progress.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
where do you want it?
On the Tenebrae.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. I could also finally put up my reverb block again. And perfect recall up like Eagle Eye to start searching for features to find Cassandra. But before this trail goes too cold, I'm going to do this. So I'm going to discern here for 2. I don't have another icon to throw it at, unfortunately. Focus 0, so 2. So I add 2 here. And add
Nice.
1 here. With the crest effect, I do suffer a fatigue. That's it. Go ahead.
Okay. What if I... Okay, so... I could use the weather card check focus to locate shade.
Oh, and add clouds, yeah.
Yeah. Would
And
that be
suits-
helpful?
It's pretty good. The one downside is you're going to suffer 2 fatigue from the Tenebra.
But aren't we supposed to get a lot of fatigue?
That's true. She did tell us
Yeah.
to.
So I'm gonna do that.
All right, go for it.
So I'll contribute the loose leaf tea kit, as well as let's do 2. So 3 total.
Okay,
And it's just a 1, right? Oh no, it's 2.
2.
Ooh.
You're
Yeah.
contributing 3, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you suffer your fatigue?
Oh.
Oh, you're 2 from this?
Yeah, that's my 2. You're
Okay.
right. Sorry.
All right. All right. And it's a focus test? Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
That hurts.
That's
Wow.
brutal. Oh, and I think it was a crest, right? Yep. So it's a crest. So you suffer another fatigue over here.
Jeez. Well, I'm gonna win that competition.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
You're showing Cal. Yeah, getting a cloud would have been nice.
Well, I also just want the sun icon just to move some of the trail icons around, or the not the trail, but the the trail icons.
Yeah.
Or I mean, not icons, but
Tokens.
counters.
Yeah. Okay, so you have anything that can charge a tech up at all?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
I can ready attack.
No, it's out of tokens. So I could traverse this. But I only have 3. I do have some exploration icons in my hand, but it's on my Reaver Black at Perfect Recall combo, and
Sure,
I really
yeah.
don't want to give those up.
That's a very good combo.
Yeah.
I think you should just try to risk it.
I mean, like, you're going to fatigue. How many cards you got left?
I got it. 7? No, 8. I got 8 left.
All right, I can take an injury. I only have 1 fatigue to lose if I do it. Doing 3, traversing the Tenebra. Oh, but I need a +1 because this -1's my effort.
Oh.
Is that worth it?
There's nothing I can do to help. Damn.
I don't know if that's worth it. Whatever. I'll do it. Oh, okay. That was definitely not worth it. Oh my god. All right.
So you got one now?
Take an injury.
Oh, man.
Then sun. So I take a fatigue. We do move this
that's
over
nice.
here, which is good. Then we move this probably here. There's not an odd number, so we don't discard it. There is a predator in play. Go ahead.
Okay, I could remember my training.
We got to learn our lesson
Yeah.
and stop taking tests at even amounts here.
So, okay.
Oh, wait, no, hang on. I don't fail that, right? Because I put 3 towards it.
Yeah.
I reduced by 1, so I still passed. What am I doing?
No, you reduced by 1, but also it was -1.
Oh, it was -1. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right. You're right.
So that means I can't even contribute this to it because I won't pass.
And the marmot.
Yeah.
Actually, oops. Do we want to move, when we move this, do we want to move it over to you so that the marmot test is still free?
Do it.
Well, then it's in your way.
That's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Make sure you tell Calypso that, I allowed the Tenebra to come into my area.
Oh, she'll be able to tell due to your fatigue stack.
I'm going to just remember my training, I think.
Okay.
For 2. +1. So does that mean I look at 3 and then take 1?
So you look at 3 and then put them back on top or bottom in any order, then draw a card. So you could, in theory, if you hated all of them, put all 3 on the bottom and then draw a card you haven't seen yet if you wanted to.
Okay. All right. And then that was a crest. So suffer fatigue.
Fatigue.
And no active predator.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now I could traverse the Tenebra. Just would be risky.
Oh, could you?
Yeah, but I would have to not get a -1 or -2.
I'm sure. I know that a lot of our players can often take the more safe conservative approach. So I feel like all of these tests we've been taking these last 2 days of threading it exactly. There's people at home going "What are you doing? Why are you
maniacs?
This is why you don't do this because you're gonna fail 60% of the time." But the problem is, one challenge in Rangers is because resting, you draw more path cards. And so often I think it can still be worth the risk a lot of the time. Don't get me wrong, not all of our risks have been wise decisions here. I think that some of them have been really bad. Not really bad, but somewhat bad decisions.
Hopefully entertaining, though.
Yeah. Entertaining decisions, but... anyway, sorry. Was it my turn or your turn?
I think it's your turn because...
Yeah.
I just did the... yeah.
Should I connect
Remember my training.
Connect with this marmot?
Do I connect with this marmot?
That's a good t-shirt.
I wonder what that looks like. Do you just kind of
Hey, little guy.
have a mind meld like Spock?
Come here. We got 2 fatigue coming in. And I kind of want his focus test still to finish the Tenebra. So a +1 would be bad here. I won't. I'll rest. Go ahead, Evan.
Okay. Do I dare try to clear this?
It's up to you.
Well, I guess I would need to get 3 on there. That's reduced by 1, so I don't think that would help me, actually. Well, I just need to beat 2.
Equal or beat. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you put 3, it's basically an equivalent of an even test.
Yeah. I'm losing my infusion canteen, which I never get to use. But I'll
So you're
do
just
it.
burning it on tests.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
All right, 3.
So 3.
Hey.
Yeah, cool.
All right, so you add 2. Unfortunately, we still need 1 more.
Yeah.
Suffer 1 fatigue.
Son. Yes.
We do have to move one of these trail tokens, annoyingly.
Ugh.
And then move this feature. Slide it back up there.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Well, I rested. Do you want anything else you want to do?
I will rest too.
Okay. Remember to take a fatigue for each of your injuries.
That's right. Oh boy.
How could you
I always
forget?
forget about that.
We do get a cloud. There's some Hydra worms.
Oh, that's back.
Draw a path card. Oh man. Okay. Oh, this just got real.
Yeah. Yikes.
We have 3 Hydra worms in play.
Look at these cards I have. This is the worst.
Oh. Yeah, these you should probably swap out as soon as you can.
I don't know why they're still in there.
Hopefully we'll get something from Calypso here. If,
Yeah.
How much fatigue do you have?
How much fatigue?
Yeah.
A lot?
All right, it's probably time to check back in with her, right?
Yeah.
I don't actually remember what the threshold is, but so we're playing at the normal.
9. I have 9 fatigue.
Okay. We probably want to try to get a sun first here. So I think I want to discern. I really want to remember. Oh, there's a Strider. It was in my fatigue stack. I think I want to discern here to clear the Tenebra. I kind of want to get a sun so that we can get 3 on here, then clear it to get to 6. Because then we only need 1 more feature with the trail tokens. But we're just, we're starting decks.
Yeah.
These Hydra Worms need rewards,
Yeah.
to really deal with them. Those 9 thresholds, we're not
So
equipped.
punishing.
We're not equipped, and there's at least another one in this deck. So, yeah,
Calypso, help us.
no kidding. Where are those mountains when you need them? If I remember my ranger training, I really want to soothe fatigue. Where are my ironwool boots?
I'm in a rough spot here. Got bad cards.
Yeah, and remembering's dangerous
Yeah.
with these crest effects. Huh. This is probably a bad move, but I think I wanna stall for a turn. And get some cards, get a card. So I'm gonna remember for 1. This might be a bad call. But we only lose if I get chomped by the Hydra Worm, we only lose 2 fatigue off our Calypso account.
Okay.
This could get me the card I need.
Oh man, it's
I think so.
excruciating.
Hey, +1. All right.
Okay.
So I look at 2. Ooh. Both interesting options. I think I'm going to do that on the bottom, draw Perceptive. Then we go Sun, so I take another Fatigue. We move a token, which is what I wanted, so this goes here. This being does not have 1 or more harm, thankfully, and there are predators in play, so go ahead.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Like, I really can't do much of anything.
Oh, yeah, because you don't have the Farinadex anymore.
Yeah, man, that was helpful.
Yeah.
Because then I could have done Stone in the River.
Yeah, and that Vigilant is not incredible in your deck since you only have 1 awareness.
I should have removed that.
That's okay. We can swap it out with some rewards.
If we survive.
You're in a tight spot because basically you drawing a crest ends our day.
Yeah. But at the same time, there isn't much to do. Like, I could...
Yeah, I mean, so you...
That's helpful.
Well, I could go again. Let me see here. What's my next play? My next play is probably to clear the Tenebra, get us 3 tokens using the Intrepid Marmot. Oops.
So you're saying I should just rest? Or... I mean, that's the only way to pass my turn, unless I could connect. Is that what we need to do to...
We do. Okay. It's just with every one you do, you're risking a base of 1 in 3 chance of ending our day. Though, yeah, because like Calypso could take 1 with her crest effect, and she won't immediately end our day. But then the other one is going to hit you. So right now, unless we avoid one of them, and I need conflict, which I don't have, so I need to do at least 1 test before I can help you avoid one.
I have a conflict approach icon, but it's tied to my
your awareness. Yeah, that Vigilant is not great helpful in your deck, unfortunately. Yeah. Huh. Well, yeah, you could just rest to avoid any risk and let me try to solo this thing, but like we might get buried here. So I think we could end up we could just end our day right here, but I think it's worth the risk for you to keep acting.
Okay.
Because if we just rely on me, like, what am I going to do? So I'm going to clear the Tenebra with the Marmot, which would from Perceptive would get me an awareness, so then I could exhaust one of your Hydra Worms, so then you'd be kind of free to act, but like I'm not traversing us out of here this round. So I think you take the risks.
And like connect or something?
Just pray that you don't draw a crest.
Yeah.
Do you have any extra?
Nope.
Oh.
I don't. And I can't traverse.
You could remember, but then remember and connect is increasing our chances to close to 50% that we end our day. But remember could get you the cards you need.
Yeah.
What's your deck looking like? How big?
3 cards.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're actually at the risk of not getting to Biological Outpost.
Yeah. I'm surprised we made it this far.
No, we're doing great.
Who's this Renzo guy?
Yeah, I know. Why is he claiming to be vigilant when he has 1 awareness?
I'm keeping an eye out, guys. Don't worry.
He says he's bold, but he won't be the lead ranger.
All right. Okay, so we're actually in mild risk of not making it to Biological Outpost.
Yeah.
So you could connect for 2?
Yeah. Yeah, or I could. Those are the two things that I could connect and that I could remember my training.
Well, here's the thing, Evan. I'm leaving it to you.
Okay.
You could, if you want the safe play, I guess, the conservative play is you rest, I do my thing for the turn, see where we land. The otherwise, you do something, you take the risk. You know what? I accept either way. It's your call.
I think thematically at this point, Renzo would be like, Calypsa, help.
All right.
And he'd run to her and try to connect.
All right.
So that's what I'm going to do.
We do have to shuffle this deck.
Oh, boy.
Now, it's probably good because there were a lot of suns in there.
Okay.
So you can blame my shuffling when we die here.
Man, if only these... So if they had harm on them, or...
No, if you have harm on them, it gets so much worse.
Oh, it gets worse. Okay. I didn't read that fully.
All right, ready?
Yep. Bring it.
All right.
Okay.
So 2.
Yeah.
Suffer fatigue. Oh, we have to move this token again. Oh, that sucks because I was just about to clear that.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. No harm. All right. Oh, the Tenebra. I need to clear that, unfortunately, even though that token moved. Because otherwise the traverse I want to do is just too much. Okay. So I'm going to discern on the Marmot here. For 2. Come on, focus. All right.
Cool.
Ooh, I do get an injury, but that's okay. So add another one to this, add 2 to this, clear it, which gets us 2 more trail tokens. We're at 5 there. That's out of there. Crest, I suffer another fatigue, but then this injures me.
I just realized that when we rest, it's going to end the day because I'll be dead.
Not quite yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you suffer 1 more fatigue, it'll end the day. So if you...
Yeah, but don't I take fatigue for...
Oh, but then you'll draw a card. Yeah, so this is our last round. Yes, it is. It's unfortunate.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. That's what... This advanced playcast is for doing shenanigans and going through the swamp with starter decks.
Yeah, that's...
was maybe...
The audacity.
If you were looking for a normal play experience where we complete missions, this was not the playcast for you. If you were looking for us to suffer...
Harebrained adventures.
Yeah. I really want to get to Biological Outpost for Ovo Bobo.
I don't know if there's anything that can be done. Like, I think whatever I do, it's just going to end the day. Right?
Yeah, I mean, you can't...
Except for rest.
Interact past that.
No,
so
even if I rest.
Well, if you rest, you won't draw a card till refresh, so we'll be fine.
Okay.
So, I do think, at this point you probably want to rest, and then I swing for the fences here.
Get your Memlev stretcher out and I'll lay down on it. You just pull me through.
I unfortunately don't think I can quite get us away. That 4R, we need 8.
Yeah, that's rough.
So I don't think I can quite get us there, to be honest.
I really should have revisited my deck before we started this.
Well, that's okay.
Renzo didn't know what he's getting into.
No, that's fine. So you're resting?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, take your 2 fatigue. So I think still the thing for me to do is I'm going to dodge... Well, no, I won't even dodge the Marmot. I want the fatigue to add to our total here. I'm going to traverse the location. I held these the whole game and never actually played them. 5. Oh, I did for Perceptive. I got that extra awareness. I was going to exhaust all those for you, but that's okay. So I'm putting 5 towards traversing here.
So even if you get a +2, it wouldn't be enough.
No. There is no +2 also.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh yeah, it's -2. That's right.
But one of the reasons I'm doing this is I'm going to pay 1 spirit to walk with me to put 5 on Calypso and clear her. So Calypso, 85. You come panting back up to Calypso. She looks at you expectingly. So how did it go? Count the total fatigue between all rangers and read the corresponding entry. So how many you got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Well, the top of this gauge is 4R.
Okay, cool.
And you do that without even me helping. So Calypso raises her eyebrows. Oh my. Oh my. Sulu. Very well done. You win the competition. She claps your shoulder and slips a small badge into your hand, then looks serious. Now, just remember to not push yourself harder than you need to. As with so many things, we should try and find balance in our actions. Gain the Ranger Badge reward card.
Ooh.
Discard Calypso and return a helping hand to the collection.
I just got a Ranger badge?
Yeah.
Wow.
Welcome to the Rangers.
I did it.
All right, we did something these last 2 days.
Went to the swamp.
Maybe I should get 2 Ranger badges for all the extra fatigue I got.
I mean, the good news is we have 2 copies, so you do get 2.
Cool.
All right. Then Crest. So I suffer another fatigue. Nothing else. Well, I think that's it.
Yeah.
I don't think we're getting out of here with my 2 awareness here. The routes won't get us there. I don't have focus, and he's only features anyway. So I think we fatigue out on the Mountain of the Navigator.
We just collapse at Eclipse's feet.
Yep. Sorry, Obo. We didn't quite make it there for you, but we're close.
Yeah.
It's just one more, we'll have to put up with the swamp, but it's one more step closer. So we fatigue out.
Yep.
It's not a camping night, but we mostly observed lots of hydra worms.
Found a nice warm puddle to pass out in.
We made it through the swamp, and we became rangers officially with our badges.
Yep.
Though Cassende is still waiting for us there.
Yeah, we never did that, did we?
Yeah, we got close. So, well, day 4, we'll hopefully find Cassende and actually accomplish something. But I think that's going to wrap it.
Yeah.
We fatigue out, and that's the end of day 3. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope that our misadventures in our stupid go play, show you the open world by playing the end game content with starting decks is entertaining for you all. If you enjoy our suffering. Now that we're kind of coming out of the swamp, I think tomorrow, the next day, is probably going to be a bit more fruitful, but, can't make any promises. We'll see.
Yeah.